Hello, everyone. You're listening to us on WAT Radio and watching us on Channel 18 BTC Fiber TV. And we are Albert and Billy. You're watching the Albert and listening to the Albert and Billy show. You can also check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube page. Be sure to get on there and like, comment, nice comments, that is. Subscribe. I know that part's not easy for everybody, like I was saying the other day, but if you can, get over there and subscribe. That's a good thing for the network as well. And you can see all the original programming on there as well if you check out their YouTube page, folks. So check that out. And their Facebook page, all that good stuff. Papa, it is not so sunny and pretty today, but we have had a few days like that, though, finally.
Well, we've had some rain.
Man, we've had rain. I feel like it's all it's done the past 2 weeks.
I don't think we'll have another flood.
I hope not. I needed some sunshine. We needed it. And today, it's not sunny, but at least it's not raining.
I'd say the temperature is probably close to 60.
Yeah, it feels a lot better out there. And like I said, at least it's not raining, so I'll take it. Won't you?
I think we'll take whatever God sends.
Yeah. We'll be happier about this, though. That's a good way to word it.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm never too happy with those rainy, gloomy days. At least not when they're back to back to back like that.
Yeah.
It's gets you a little down in the dumps sometimes. Gotta have that sunlight. But we've got some things, of course, coming up here in Bledsoe County and around the surrounding areas. Papa's got some announcements, but basically all those are for next weekend, though, aren't they, Papa?
Well,
most of yours,
except the early voting.
Yeah, I'll let you talk. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Since you have that information, we got some birthdays. And I need you to write, let me see that calendar, Papa. I just thought it was somebody that, believe it or not, I remembered. Somebody was supposed to remind me. They did remind me yesterday, but they didn't today. I can't believe I remembered this. But it is, okay, where are we at? Today's the 16th.
16th.
So today would be Katie Ray's 18th birthday.
Who?
Katie Ray. That's Cassandra's daughter, Katie.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. She's a senior at Bledsoe County High School. So happy birthday, Katie. Turns 18 today. 18 that's a big one, yeah. Yeah, that's a big one. So happy birthday. And you know what? I think I have another one that I did forget one, so I'm going to have to check it real quick. But hey, Papa, at least I can't believe I remembered that one, and they didn't even remember to remind me. I'm doing pretty good today. Now if I can just find this out. I know there was one more, but I think I just found it. Hang on. Yes, okay, and it was Wednesday, so that would have been Valentine's Day, was Trinity K. Giffords. So remember Trinity Gifford on that one.
That was the 14th.
Yeah. And she was 5 years old. So happy belated birthday to Trinity Gifford. She turned 5, and Katie turns 18 today.
18.
Thank you, Papa. So there's two that we would not have said if I hadn't remembered those real quick. Thankfully I did. We got some more here for you. Happy birthday. This would have been yesterday. Happy birthday to Jamie Browning. Today, besides Katie Ray, happy birthday, Katie, once again. Also, happy birthday today to Tara Beth Adams and Lincoln Hart and Johnny Harrison. All those are today. Several birthdays today, Papa. And Papa's is tomorrow, folks. And we're having a little shindig for you tomorrow. I hope I didn't ruin nothing, but I hope it wasn't a surprise. No. If it is, it's not no more.
I've been told.
Thank goodness. I thought we were split second. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. So happy birthday, obviously, to Papa. Happy birthday also tomorrow to Matt Pendergrass and Kylie Barger. And then on the 18th, so that would be on Sunday. Happy birthday to Lacey Bujan, I guess. I like that name, Bujan. Cajun name, sounds like.
Yeah.
And also Jackie Marsh is on Sunday, as well as Jonathan Rankin. So happy birthday to all you guys. And then on Monday the 19th, happy birthday to Katie Hartman. And on the 20th, happy birthday to Amanda. Is it Thedford? Is that how she said? It was Amanda Pendergrass before. I think Amanda Thedford. Thedford. Is that how you pronounce that?
I don't know.
Well, great. Well, I thought I had some backup on this pronunciation, but I don't. I think it's Thedford. Amanda Pendergrass is how I know her. I remember in school, but yeah, Amanda Thedford, I think is how you pronounce that. Hers is the 20th. Also, Tate Everett and Sherry Smith have a birthday on the 20th, along with Emery Blankenship. So, also happy birthday to Tate, Sherry, and Emery. So, happy birthday to all you people. And there's a bunch of you right there, wasn't there?
Hope you have cake and ice cream.
That's right. That's right. Somebody's got an old-timey vehicle out there right now. Papa, did you see that?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it is. Trust and believe. All right, now tomorrow you can start your day off out at the Mount Crest Fire Hall, folks. They've got their monthly country breakfast. It'll be from 6 to 10 a.m. The menu is bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs, hash browns, biscuits and gravy, also homemade jelly. It's supposed to be anyway. They're supposed to continue that, so we're gonna say homemade. All that's on the menu for tomorrow, and that is out at the Mount Crest Fire Hall. They also got butter, coffee, or butter for the biscuits if you want it, and to drink you can get a cup of coffee, a glass of milk, or a glass of orange juice too. As traditionally now they leave that out for us. Yeah. The orange juice is not going to be on there, but they do have it, folks. They do have it. That is tomorrow morning, 6 to 10 a.m. at the Mount Crest Fire Hall. It's $8 per plate. But as we always say on here, it's raised for the benefit of the department. So you're doing something good for the fire department, a volunteer fire department, as they all are.
That helps the community.
It does. So you're doing a good thing. You're doing a good deed if you even go to these things and buy a plate. Let's see here to read this one. Okay, that's a little further off, so might do that one later because I can't pronounce that too. So I'll do that announcement maybe next week because it's still a ways off. But anyway, that starts the day off tomorrow, and then also tomorrow you can come downtown Pikeville from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Bargain Basement over at the Methodist Church right here on Main Street. They're going to be open. They're continuing the $1 bag sale. Or $5 for a tall kitchen bag. That's on all clothing.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, and it's on for all clothing and books, CDs, movies, linens, and other items are $1 and less marked. So you can't get much better than that, folks. It's sponsored by the United Methodist Women, with proceeds used for missions, and says lots of new donations. Clean, usable items, always appreciated as well.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, so check that out tomorrow, folks. It's 9 to 1 p.m. at the Methodist Church. Let's see. Am I missing anything, Papa?
The Methodist Church is located on Main Street in Pikeville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a hop skipping away from us. Really, not too far at all, are they?
No.
Let's see. What is this right here? I was trying to find the date on that because it's at First Southern. This is okay. It's Walk with Ease classes.
Walk with Ease.
Okay, so they're underway, right, Papa?
Yeah.
And it says everyone is encouraged to join in the Walk with Ease classes being held through February on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from noon until 1 p.m. at First Southern Baptist Church, which is also right here on Main Street. Can't miss it. Classes are free. Walking is inside the Family Ministry Center on the walking track. which it's really nice. If you've not been in there, folks, it's really nice. You'll like it.
And if you
can even take an elevator up to it.
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You can. And if you walk around that track 16 times, you walked a mile.
That's right. That's right. I was wondering what it was. So 16 times is a
16
mile.
laps is 1 mile.
Okay, good deal. That's good to know, Papa. And so let's see where we get here. The classes are free, and we already said it's in the Ministry Center on the walking track. Oh, if you participate, you get a packet. You get some education from the Arthritis Foundation and motivation, all for free, in time to get healthier for warmer weather. If you have any questions, though, about this, you can call Miss Jan Frechette, okay? The number to call is 447-2451. And, yeah, I like Jan Frechette. So that's good that she's doing that.
She's always active.
Always helping people. Okay, Papa, well, I am going to let you talk for a little while. I need me a drink after that.
We will have early voting in the presidential preference primary election and the primary election for Bledsoe County.
Mm-hmm.
The hours that you may vote is tomorrow from 9 until noon.
So that's the first day of it, I'm assuming.
No, well, it started the 14th. I'm not going to talk about the ones that's already passed.
I didn't realize it had.
So then Saturday, and then on the 19th, that'll be Monday, they will not have any voting because it's President's Day.
Yeah, that's right.
Then on Tuesday the 20th, that's on Thursday the 22nd, it will be from 1 to 4. Then on the 23rd and Saturday the 24th, it'll be 9 to noon. And on Monday the 26th and Tuesday the 27th, it'll be 9 to noon.
Yeah, they switch it up about every week, don't they?
That's good that they have the early voting because some people can't be here the day of the election.
That's true. And it's good to have it at different times as well because sometimes work out better for different people, don't
You can't hit everyone's schedule.
You can't. It's impossible.
Okay, the Fall Creek Falls Fire Department is going to have a breakfast. It'll be a week from tomorrow on the 24th, and it'll be from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And this is the menu, biscuits and gravy. You can't have a breakfast without biscuits and gravy.
It's absolutely not.
They'll have scrambled eggs, hash browns, and pancakes and waffles. And the waffles will have fruit topping.
Dang, getting even better.
Here's the meats: bacon, sausage, country ham, fried bologna.
Bologna, as Papa says.
Then they will have fruit and orange juice and coffee and milk and water.
Man, that's a good meal.
The cost is $10 per plate, but if you're the age of 10 or younger, you don't have to pay.
That's right.
That's
a plate well worth it, and of course you're doing for a good deed once again, and you're getting a dang good meal out of it.
Okay, we're going to have a root tournament, and that root tournament is going to be held over here at the Embers Ice Cream Shop, and it will be from 1 o'clock.
And there's no way to know until when, because it's double elimination.
That is week from tomorrow, the 24th.
Yeah.
And you have to pay $10 per person. And
that I think because of food, it includes food and things like that.
I'm going to tell you that. It says $10 per person, but that includes your meal.
Yeah.
You get to eat a hot dog, you have chips, you have a drink, and you have ice cream.
Oh yeah,
that's
right.
Included in the $10.
Well, that makes it worth it.
It is double elimination, so you get to play for several hours.
Yeah.
And there will be trophies awarded for the first and second place finishers.
Cool, I'll be getting a trophy that day then, Papa.
And this is going to be a regular thing. I don't think it's going to be isolated.
Usually it's not. No, he was. The people have asked him to bring it back, and so that's what he's doing. So,
Well, there were
but you
some
need to
good-
come out and support it, folks, because you know he's been asked. People ask him to do it, so come out and support it
Well,
when he
the
does.
one that we participated in,
Mhm.
there were several people there.
Yeah, good. Oh yeah, you and Casey played in one not
Yes,
long ago.
we did.
Good
We
deal. That's good. I'm glad. And you don't have to be a great rook player. It's not like that. You're there to have fun. You know, play cards but have fun. It's not like you're in the national championship or
Unless
something.
unless you cheat.
Exactly. No cheating. No cheating allowed. Can't have none of that. Dadgummit. But yeah, check that out. I'm gonna try playing that, Papa. Well, let's check out some of your trivia this week. I never know where
you're
that's
ready
going
for
to take
trivia.
us. Yeah,
Okay.
it's always intriguing. Wondering where we're going to go on the trivia rabbit hole. That's for sure.
These are oddballs.
Surely not.
Okay, for trivia,
Mm-hmm.
what is the goal in golf?
Okay, like I was, we were talking like par for the course. I mean, I've heard that a lot, but I'm a sports junkie, a fanatic, but that's the one sport I never got into, as you know.
I've never had played golf.
I mean, I've played a couple times, but wasn't no good at it. Played miniature golf, pretty good at that.
I've played
Putt-putt
miniature golf. I've played miniature golf.
I know par is a big thing in it, but I can't think of what it stands for.
But apart from the goal of being 72, that is par for most golf courses.
Mhm.
Some holes are 4, some
Okay.
holes are 3.
Okay, that's when they hit it. I
But-
guess they go 4.
Yeah, but
Okay.
now 4 means you hit the ball and
Mhm.
it's going to go wild.
Yeah,
But
better watch
the
out.
objective is put the little white ball in the little into the little hole.
Well, that's true, and I guess to do it as quickly as you can, I guess.
no,
Or hole in one, maybe.
a hole in one is what you'd like to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Why do mountain climbers climb Mount Everest?
They're stupid. I mean, I don't know. I don't. I mean, obviously they train for it and stuff. You'd have to be pretty much obsessed with that and really love it.
That's
Have to.
the reason people climb that mountain is because it's there.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
The challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason people do the things they do. They
Mm-hmm.
they want to succeed at doing something
Mhm.
that's challenging.
Yeah. Well, forget that challenge. They can just tell me about it.
Which team did Michael Jordan play for?
Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls.
And in college, he played for the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Okay. What baseball team did Casey Stengel be the manager of?
I don't. Who is that again?
Casey Stengel. You got to go back a long time to get
Oh.
him.
You got to give me a different clue then. Some like, give me multiple choice or something.
He was in the American League.
Well, that was a good clue on anything.
It was one of the opponents in the Civil War. Who was the participants in the Civil
Well,
War?
I mean, okay, north or south. So.
North or South? So which one do you think Casey Stengel managed?
I'll say it was in the. I have no idea. I don't have a clue. Do you know
Wonder from the clue. Yankees.
the Yankees?
manages the Yankees.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Oh, you know what? That's good job, Ethan. That was a better clue than I'm used to getting from you.
Casey Stengel was a
clue that
good manager.
Threw me off.
Good manager.
Was he? So he was like a legendary manager for the
yeah,
Yankees.
but you've got to go back a long time to get him.
And the Yankees have so much tradition and history too.
They have so much tradition.
Yeah.
I'll have another one. The next question: who did Babe Ruth play for
Them.
in his second stint?
Was it them?
It was them.
Who he played for in his first stint? So.
Boston.
Oh, really? What? They just don't have the success there they had at the Yankees or something?
He
Did you
wanted
ever
to
hear
play
about
for the
that?
Yankees because Yankee Stadium was the house that Ruth built.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Okay.
Okay, who did Bobby Cox manage for? This would
Atlanta
be
Braves.
The Atlanta Braves. That would be a later time.
Because I believe he got the World Series championship in the '90s when they won the World Series. He was the manager.
Okay, Freddie Freeman plays for the L.A. Dodgers now, but who did he play for before he played for the L.A. Dodgers?
I don't know.
Atlanta Braves.
Whoa, that's interesting.
They traded him to the Dodgers.
Yeah, because they're big time rivals for whatever reason. The Braves and the Dodgers, they're big time rivals.
Okay, in what city does the Baltimore?
I'll go ahead and I'll guess that they're the Orioles. That's fair. Baltimore Orioles.
You would have got that anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would have.
I was supposed to say
that was classic.
What city does the Orioles play in?
That was
Okay,
great.
what city is home to the Blue Jays in baseball?
Toronto.
Toronto. You got to go to another country.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
What is the name of the stadium that Denver baseball team plays in?
Well, is it the same one that the Broncos play in? Is it that same
I don't know
stadium?
where Denver Broncos play.
The football team?
I don't know where they play.
Well, they play in Mile High Stadium.
That's where the baseball team.
You knew that too.
When I was,
I know you knew that.
when Carolyn's brother took us on a trip out west,
Yes.
they were building Mile High Stadium.
Oh yeah. Okay. I knew you'd said you'd seen it, or you saw it under construction.
I saw it under construction.
Yeah, Peyton Manning, played his final 2 years, for the Broncos. So he got to play in there a lot. Brought him a Super Bowl championship. So
Peyton Manning missed out by not being the Heisman Trophy winner when he was a
I still think that was a crock of what.
Yeah.
I really do. It was almost like they were haters, almost like we're determined we're not going to give that to him. That's really what it seemed like.
I think that was the year that a defensive back won the Heisman Trophy.
It was, and he is a great player. That he played for Michigan. He went on to have a great pro career. But this, I don't know. They don't usually win that award. They win the defense awards. So it did seem like it seemed more like it was more against Peyton Manning than it was for Woodson. I really feel like that's what it was.
That's all I have in trivia.
Okay, well, stick around, folks. When we come back, we'll have some sports of all sorts for you.
Yes, we got some sports.
And the Bledsoe County Warriors, or it might be the Lady Warriors tonight, actually. But they play tonight. We'll talk about that. The district tournaments are underway.
Okay.
So all that, yeah. So all that's
Pineville played Dunlap last night.
That's part of it, yeah. So we'll talk about all that and more, and we'll have some Albertology and some jokes, of course.
Yes.
All that's coming up right after the break. So stick around, folks.
Support small business and shop DunlapMercantile.com.
You need a bank that you can depend on. Here at Citizens Tri-County Bank, we have the most dependable staff that you will ever meet. Call in, you will not get an automated attendant, you'll get a person. But on the other side, we have all the technology that anyone would need, from apps to online banking to bill pay. So please come and grow with us as we're about to celebrate our 50th year. We are the only community bank you will ever need.
Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, connecting the Sequatchie Valley to the world.
At Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter, we're committed to be better. Better prices, better vehicles, a better experience. Your Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter understands that you rely on us to provide you with the highest quality of used vehicles. With over 350 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, So what are you waiting for? Let us show you a better experience with the Jason Lewis Automotive family. Come visit us at Rankin Avenue here in Dunlap or on the web at dunlapsupercenter.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Albert and Billy Show here on WAT Radio. You're listening to us and watching us here on Channel 18 BTC Fiber TV and watching us on the BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Thanks for watching us, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're watching us on the YouTube channel, we do appreciate that. And we also appreciate our sponsors, obviously. In the interest of time, I'm going to have to go through them rather quickly here, but we'll say a big shout out and thank you to the following people, businesses, sponsors. Here we go. Big thank you to Citizens Tri-County Bank, Bilbrey Insurance, Scotty's of Pikeville, Janine Boynton, Lisa Wheeler, and Michael Walker, the courthouse. Farm Bureau Insurance, that's Matt Massingale, and Nickel Antiques will be back in April. Morgan Brothers, and they have their buffet. Remember, they got the buffet now. A lot of folks are bragging about their buffet, Papa. And of course, they have the family restaurant now as well, so you can get breakfast there any morning. I recommend you get the waffle. And yeah, the Bank Walker Brewery also. And their pizza is back. I'm pretty certain the pizza is back. So that's over at the Bank Walker Brewery. Then we have Nick Smith and State Farm Insurance. Milldam Outdoor Adventures. It's Lola's. She doing okay now? She's on the mix. She's better now. Yeah, her and Reed both were, wasn't
Yeah.
They doing better now a little bit at least.
Yeah, I think so.
Good deal. Good deal.
They're getting to be old.
Well, right. I think they're on the mend though. That's good to hear. Collier Company Realty, Michelle Collier. Bill Wolfley Station Baptist Church. And the Daily Stop over on the bypass. They got good pizza. I always say that. They got good pizza. Oh yeah, it's quilting time. Right. I always this is a challenge because I can't never read the writing on it. It's called It's Quilting Time, and they're over there where Papa?
Dr. Smith.
Dr. Smith had his office years ago, and the Loom is also part of it. That part will be open in the very near future. So
Soon.
yeah, so it's looking good over there. So check it out, folks. Thanks to all of our sponsors and sports. Well, sports of all sorts. It'll be a little crazy today for talking Tennessee anything, I'm sure.
Well, let's talk about Pikeville.
Okay.
What do you know about Pikeville?
Let's see. They won last night against Squatch County.
Okay.
The boys did. And I think it's the girls tonight that play at, let me see, let me make sure Mike, I had the message right here. Pretty sure it might be at the same time it was. Yeah, game tonight at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah. Yep, so I believe it's the girls tonight. They, the girls finished in 3rd place in the district. So congrats to them for, coming back from last year where they didn't win any games, I don't think. So, good job, ladies. Good job. And yes, the Warriors beat Squatch County last night in a real good game.
You want to beat Dunlap.
Yeah, for real, definitely. And that's a tough first round opponent in the district tournament to play your arch rival like that.
Yeah.
So we'll have region updates, as we get them tonight after these district tournaments are all over. We'll have all the information on the region.
Okay.
Because I don't know if we've qualified yet or not, but it's possible. But I'll find out tonight for sure.
Okay.
So,
All right.
What else we got? There's a lot going on in sports, yeah.
The Paul Feinbaum show had a question last week. One word that describes where college athletics are right now. So these people called in and they said,
Interesting, huh?
complicated,
Yeah. Very much so.
greedy,
Very much so. As in, so greedy, they're running the conferences, literally, destroying them.
third caller said they are a disaster.
Yeah, I feel like that's very true, too.
The fourth one said they're dying.
Wow. None of these are good things, that's for sure.
The fifth
But they're
one
telling
said
the
they're
truth.
for sale.
That's the truth. Yes.
That's Saturday.
Yeah,
a
that
week
is
ago
true.
tomorrow, our Tennessee Vols took a trip up into Kentucky
Played great that one.
to play in Rupp Arena.
Yeah.
You did not
Iconic
want
Rupp
to.
Arena.
You did not want to follow Florida because Florida defeated Kentucky, and they did not want
I
to lose
thought
two in a
so.
row.
I thought
But-
Tennessee would lose that one.
Tennessee scored 46 points in the first
First half.
57 in the second half. They scored 103
Yeah.
points against Kentucky
It was by far the best game they played all year.
by far, and
Mhm.
I was so proud of them.
Mhm.
Of course, our defense gave up 92 points to
Mhm.
Kentucky, but still, it's a win.
Yeah. If the
And we
offense
were-
can back it up like that, I'm okay with it, but they
We
can't
were-
always do it.
We were ranked number 5 when we played Kentucky, and Kentucky
Yeah.
was ranked number 10. You know what Kentucky's ranked now?
I haven't looked.
Number 22.
Wow, I knew they'd take a pretty good nosedive.
Tennessee slipped to number 6.
Yeah, because they followed that huge win up with a stupid loss. That was
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, they were flat though. The Kentucky game, maybe it took something out of them because Tennessee did not match their energy.
They could not come up with that second game like that.
No.
Okay, on the Paul Fonbaum show, Nick Saban has been hired by ESPN as
Oh.
an analyst.
I knew that would happen. I knew it. I called that one. I knew it. Like he ain't got enough money already. But I don't blame him for taking that gig and them for offering it to him though.
He's going to be probably the most listened to analyst in television
Could be, yeah.
because
There's always working.
he has a
Knowledge.
I don't know how to describe it. He has a charisma. about
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. He can be entertaining.
Okay.
I think for some people some people love him and some people love to hate him. Which that makes for good television.
Okay. Also on Saturday on the Paul Feinbaum show. No, I was just kidding about that.
Oh,
But
what?
on Sunday, the Super Bowl number 48
Mhm.
was played between the Kansas City Chiefs and
Yep.
the San Francisco Giants.
San Francisco 49ers.
Cincinnati 49ers.
Giants in baseball, though, Papa.
Okay, the score was tied at the end of regulation, 19-19, and they had to go into overtime. So Kansas City won 25-22. That was a
Mhm.
tremendous game. It
Yeah,
was a tremendous game.
yeah. So is that their second one in a row? I believe it is.
Yeah, it was. They won 2 in a row. On Monday night, Our Lady Vols, on Monday night of this week, entertained Arkansas.
Oh, they played really good in that one.
81-55.
They were on point in that one. Everybody was scoring, hitting 3-pointers.
Our ladies have won 15 games, so I'm proud of them.
Yeah, I think that might have made them 16 right there.
It might have.
It did, and then they lost last night though to South Carolina. Papa, did you watch that one?
Yes.
But
put that
I will.
down. 66-55.
I will. Yeah.
But the first part of the game, they were
Yes.
up.
They led really. Tennessee. South Carolina didn't win it till the very end. To the very
No.
end.
Very end.
And the
But-
reason that's meaningful in this though is because most teams can't stay within 20 points of South Carolina. So Tennessee gave them all they wanted.
But South Carolina is 22-0.
Yeah, and then they are blowing most teams off the court. So that proves that Tennessee can, when they want to, they can play. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch that sometimes. Like it should be more consistently done.
Yes. Okay. Also on the Paul Fonbaum show on Valentine night, on Valentine Day, he had the question, "What are your plans for Valentine?"
Oh gosh,
one man
I bet he had
called
some
in.
doozies then.
This one man called in and said, "I want to argue with my wife." Then a man called in and said, "I've got steaks on the grill."
Not bad.
Did
Steaks
you
on the
get,
grill part, not
did
bad.
you get anything for your Valentine?
I do the chocolate thing every year. Yeah, I sure do. Yeah.
I got 2 boxes of Valentine candy.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I bet you got the the Stofers. You get any of those?
I got one kind of, I don't know what it is,
I
but
know,
it was
there's
the
another
best,
kind that's
best
really good.
chocolate I ever ate in my life.
Oh man, really?
Man, it's good. I made one piece last me 6 bites.
It's savoring
It was
every
It
every
was so
moment.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have. That's all I have in sports.
Yeah, we went from sports to the food section on you guys real quick, didn't we? I've made myself hungry, dang it, Papa.
What now?
I've made myself hungry by talking about that.
I've not had dinner yet, so I'm
Oh
really
wow, I bet you are.
So we're ready for Aberlodge.
Yeah, he's getting heavy on us right off the bat, folks. So yeah,
This,
he'll be telling some jokes at the
This
end.
is an article by Pastor Bo, and
you know,
he
you know what though? Before we talk about that, we need to. I didn't even know this until today. I don't know how I did. I had no idea that Brother Stephen Kahn passed away. I had Stephen Kahn. Did you know he passed away?
Yeah.
I had no clue. Nobody said a word to me about that. I saw it in the paper.
I've heard him preach several times.
Oh yeah, I mean I know him well, but he passed away.
His wife's name is Karen.
Yeah. Did you know he passed away though?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. You didn't tell me. I didn't know.
I've not seen you this week to
Oh.
tell you.
I had that bothered me. I had no idea. Like I didn't know he'd been sick or anything. Like.
When he was a pastor at Cold Springs,
Mm-hmm.
one time he had cancer on his head,
Oh yeah.
and he was going to have it removed.
Okay.
So they asked me if I would take his place on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I remember
I said,
that.
well, sure. I figured he'd be gone in a week or two, you know.
You done it quite a
4
while.
months.
Oh yeah, that's
4
right.
months
That's
I
right.
had to do the Wednesday night Bible study.
Yeah, it was a long time.
But Brother Kahn was a tremendous man.
He definitely.
He told me that he had been to every state in the union, every
county.
county.
And he wrote there's a book that he wrote, folks. A
Several
true
books.
story. Yeah,
Sure.
the one we interviewed him here on the radio a few years ago about one of the books based on a true story called "The Devil Called Collect."
Yeah.
That's a great book. I advise anybody to read that book.
Yes.
I mean, had he been sick, or do we know? Recently,
I'm sure he had.
I did. The last I heard, they were preaching on, the cruise ship.
He
thing,
was
they were doing
pastor,
that.
he's chaplain on a cruise ship.
Yeah, and they were enjoying that.
After he resigned up at Cold Springs as pastor.
Yeah,
But he was a marvelous man. He was
I know.
smart,
So
smart.
yeah, I hated to see that. So, definitely keep them, his family, in your thoughts and prayers. And I just wanted to acknowledge that because I
Thank you.
hated to see that. Yeah, continue.
Okay, this is an article by Pastor Bo, and he's talking about the day death dies.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about the different people that he has known, that he's been involved with, that died.
Mm-hmm.
He said that a veteran of the United States Air Force had died, and he attended the funeral.
Okay.
And this man was honored. He had so many medals and everything. And he said at the end of the day, death still took him. Death is no respecter of,
Right.
of honor.
Right.
So then on the way back that day, he had to go to the funeral of a pastor's wife that had died.
Mm.
And he listened to the preachers talk about how great a woman she was, and how much she had a servant heart, and how everything that she did. But again, death took her. Death is no respecter of service.
True.
So on the way back, his wife called him and said, "You have the radio on?" He said, "No, I don't have the radio on." She said, "Turn it on. Kobe Bryant just got killed in a helicopter crash."
Oh, I remember that.
So helicopter crash took the life of Kobe Bryant. He
And his
was
daughter.
famous. He was rich, but death took him. Death is no respecter of fame
No.
or riches. Also in that helicopter crash, his 13-year-old daughter was killed also.
Oh yeah, that's
She
tragic.
was a budding prodigy. She was going
I
to be
know.
following in his footsteps. But again, death took her. Death is no respecter of youth.
Mm.
So, whether you're old or young or educated or poor.
Yeah, don't matter.
It
really
does
don't.
not matter if you're red, yellow, black, or white.
No.
Female, honorable, scoundrel. Death takes no. It does not give any credit at all for whatever you are. Death
Right.
takes everything in all classes.
Right.
But there another day is coming.
Mm-hmm.
The last enemy that shall be conquered is death, according to Paul in 1 Corinthians.
Mm-hmm.
Then the book of Revelation tells us that of all the things that will be absent from heaven, there will be no more pain, there will be no more sorrow, there will be no more crying, there will be no more death.
Exactly.
So bold.
It's so good that you can't imagine it.
I'm glad that Bo had that article.
Mm-hmm. It ended really well. Yeah.
I'm glad that I have 3 words that I have always used.
No, really. Let's hear them.
The 3 words, the 3 sweetest words to mortals given are heard in the words mother, home, and heaven.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what I've said about these 3 sweetest words. The 3 sweetest words to mortals given are heard in the words mother, home, and heaven.
Yeah.
To qualify the choice of these 3 sent me to the first, for each of us had a mother or we would not be.
Yep.
Mothers soothe our hurts and kiss away our pain like no other on this earth, and we want that pain place kissed again.
Mm-hmm.
Home is where the heart is, they say. I know it is where I want to be. At the close of a long dreary day, it's where family is.
Yeah.
And that's comforting to me.
Definitely.
Mother, dad, and siblings too make a house a home, you see. Heaven is the last of these 3 words. Certainly is not the last in my mind, for heaven should be and is primary to about just anyone of my kind. And as final destinations go, heaven is mine, not just for now, but forever, and where I'll never grow old.
Yeah, exactly.
I did that.
Yeah. So you, dang, I'm a little more impressed with it than I thought then. I thought somebody just wrote that. It was you?
I wrote that.
Wow. Shoot, color me surprised. That was
wanna
good,
talk
Papa.
I was proud of that.
Yeah, I am too. That was good.
Johnny Cash.
Oh, the man in black,
Johnny Cash. Every once in a while I wear black pants and black shirt to church,
Yeah.
to the Bible study, and those men say, "Here comes Johnny Cash." Early in life, Johnny liked alcohol and drugs. And he was born in 1929.
Legendary.
He was the first, he was in the fast lane. By the 60s, he was already performing with a hit of Folsom Prison Blues.
Yeah.
And 2 more that even won him some international recognition. I Walk the Line.
Yeah.
And Cry, Cry, Cry.
Yeah. 2 big hits there for him.
But his addiction got him, and later he got invited to the Opry.
Yeah.
And then he was arrested in El Paso, Texas, and finally an attempt at suicide in Nickajack Cave.
Oh, really?
He tried to commit suicide.
Did not know that.
The friends of Johnny Cash helped him out. Then he and June Carter were married in June of '68, and this couple, they started doing things together.
Yeah.
And they had a very successful venture.
Yeah, 'cause she
and
was
both
from
of
the
them were
Carters.
good at what they did.
Yeah.
And I can remember them.
She
And
was
they
from
got
country
into
royalty.
gospel. They got into gospel.
Yeah.
They got into children's music, and they got into Christmas carols. But in 1993, he had a relapse of his addiction.
Oh, okay.
And he did a series of albums to a younger audience,
Yeah.
And his wife June won a Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
And she, after heart surgery,
Oh yeah.
June died in 2003.
Yes, and it was unexpected with her.
And Johnny came to her funeral in
Oh,
a
yeah.
wheelchair. And 4 months
That man
later,
died of a broken heart. I'm telling you.
Johnny died at 71.
He died of a broken heart. He never got over that. His last song, he done a video about it. It was called "Hurt." That's his last song.
Really?
Huge hit. But it's a very good song. Very good song.
Carolyn's been dead 10 years this last December.
Don't seem like it though.
Oh my gosh. I still miss her.
Mm-hmm. It really don't seem like it.
I still dream about her.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Okay, I've got some jokes now.
We go from heavy emotional to jokes. You guys ready?
Is it legal for a man to marry his wife's sister in California?
Ooh,
His
I don't know.
his widow's sister in California.
Okay, so basically it's his wife has passed away, so it's her sister. Is that what we're saying?
His widow.
His widow.
What does that make him?
Well, is he dead too? Okay.
He'd have to be dead.
Right.
That's a trick question.
That was. Oh, I had to think on that one big time.
The exercise that really changes your life is walking down the aisle.
That was a good tongue-in-cheek one there.
These jokes came from Reader's Digest. Guess who brought me 4 books of Reader's Digest last week?
No way, Miss Emily.
She walked down to the house and gave me 4 Reader's Digest books. So these jokes are thanks to Emily.
What?
But we can't tell her. We can't tell her.
Right. Thank you, Miss Emily.
A friend of mine had not been to a dentist in many years and was understandably anxious about his upcoming dental appointment. So his worst fears were confirmed when the dentist just opened his mouth and peered inside and said, I will be going to the Bahamas this year.
Oh man, yeah, that's not a good thing to hear, is it? If you're the patient.
Because I had had dental problems for some time, my husband arranged for a consultation with me with a dentist friend of his. After looking into my mouth, the dentist turned to my spouse, and said, "She really has a terrible bite," he said. The husband said, "You ought to hear her bark."
Yeah, that's it. Bark. It's even worse. And pretty loud.
Exercise is such a dirty word in my household that whenever I think of it, I have to wash my mouth out with chocolate. Exercise.
That's the best one. Gotta wash your mouth out with chocolate. I like that.
It is frequently said that children don't know the value of money. This is only partially true. They don't know the value of your money. They know the value of their money.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is.
Okay, quick wit. My mother had told me that a watermelon is ripe if you get a hollow sound when you knock on it.
Oh, yeah.
So having picked out a melon, I was thumping away, focusing on the nature of the sound. A produce clerk walked by and said, "Nobody home?"
I don't get that on that.
Thumping on a...
He was in there thumping on the melons.
Yeah.
I guess you got tired of hearing it.
Extolling the virtues of our unique state, many businesses in Utah have joined with the Tourist Bureau to urge residents to spend their vacation dollars in their state of Utah.
Okay.
So one such promotion, sponsored by a food store chain, was a photo contest, and the theme was Travel Utah First. Guess what the prize was, the grand prize? a trip to Hawaii. A fellow computer programmer for a consulting group had designed some software for one of our largest accounts.
Right.
He requested my assistance in putting it into operation.
Okay.
So, with me doing corrections and inputting data, eventually he asked me to help with the last phase of the training.
Okay.
So when I sat down with one woman and told her I would be showing her how to make changes in the files, she sighed with relief and she said, "I'm so glad you're teaching me instead of him, the computer programmer. I'm so glad." And I was surprised, and I said, "Well, that fellow's far more experienced than I am." She said, "Yes, but I feel much more comfortable with you. I get real nervous around smart people."
Ooh.
That would be a blow, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Ouch. That's a sting.
One afternoon, a man came
But that's a dang good one, though.
One afternoon, a man came into the bank where my wife Laura is a teller.
Okay.
As he stood in the doorway wiping his eyeglasses with a handkerchief. Remember now, Laura works in the bank.
Gotcha.
She asked if she could help the man. He's wiping his glasses. He said, "You're darn right. Ever since I bought these glasses, I haven't been able to see a thing." "Sir," she said, "I believe you want the optical store next door." Well, the man put his glasses on and said, "I told you these glasses aren't any good." In a bank.
I thought it was at the eye store. At the eye doctor. That's pretty good.
When an increased patient load began to overwhelm our hospital's emergency room, we initiated a system to ensure that the most critical people would be treated first. That's the way it is in most hospitals. However, some of the less seriously ill patients had to sit as long as several hours before they could be seen. And complaints were common. So one day the trauma cases abounded and the wait was particularly long. A police officer came in and approached the clerk at the desk. He said, "I hate to tell you this, but we just got a 911 call from your waiting room."
What? That's not good.
That's not good.
No. I wasn't expecting that. Let's end on a better one than that, though.
Not long after the Civil War ended, Union troops were, now listen to this, Union troops were still occupying Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
An elderly Virginia lady slipped and fell while walking down a street in Richmond.
Yeah.
A Union soldier gently rushed to her aid. As he helped her up, she glanced at the hated uniform he had on, and she said, "Thank you very much, sir. That's most kind of you. If there's a cool spot in hell, I hope you have hope you get it."
Dang. Wow. That's about as cold of a thank you as you can possibly receive.
I've seen several movies on grit lately, and some of the Confederate soldiers did not want the war to be over.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Two big sellers in any bookstore are the cookbooks and the diet books.
I'm sure.
The cookbooks tell you how to prepare the food. The diet books tell you how not to eat it.
That's right. Boy, isn't that the truth? That is so true.
I don't like diets.
No.
I don't like diets. President Bush was once asked which presidential speech he admired the most. He replied it was the one that Teddy Roosevelt had in his pocket that helped him cushion the blow of a would-be assassin's bullet.
Oh, I guess so.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Man.
My husband and I were returning home from our childbirth class at Manhattan's Beekman Hospital. Noting my obvious pregnancy, the taxi driver, whose name was Mr. Hole, proceeded to tell us about his wife's experience at the same hospital. She had been admitted on December the 24th, and the next day delivered triplets. Visitors and staff were amused on Christmas morning. Remember, she went on December the 24th.
Oh yeah.
So on Christmas morning, they saw the newborns in the nursery, and they read their names on the 3 bassinets. Ho, ho, ho. Can you believe that?
Ooh, yeah. That's pretty good. That'd be pretty bad for them. That's pretty good. Well, one more, I guess, Papa. Well, unless it's hard to do better than that one.
It would be hard to be better than that one.
Okay. Well, we got to end it on a cool one, a good one. So
we had made some changes in our lives. My husband had lost 50 pounds. And after 8 years of being a housewife, I had taken a job in a restaurant.
Yeah.
When I returned home after my first day at work, I gave my husband a big hug. He seemed to cling to me longer than usual.
Yep.
Remember, first day at work at a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Did you really miss me that much today? I asked. No, but you smell so much like pancakes I could not turn you loose.
Oh man, that's a good.
You like waffles.
I do. I love them. I like pancakes too, though. Either one. So yeah, don't forget that, folks. If you like pancakes and waffles, Fall Creek Falls Fire Department next week be having their breakfast. But tomorrow, remember, it's where is it anywhere tomorrow? I did say one, didn't I? That's scary.
Crest.
Mount Crest. That's right, Mount Crest.
Yeah, Matt Chris has one.
Theirs is tomorrow, folks.
You said you hope they had homemade
jelly. Yeah. You guys have to tell us on that one. And don't forget, if you don't make it to the ball game, district tournament, you can listen to it here on WAT Radio later on this evening. 7 o'clock tip-off. Mike Smith will have the call for you. So good luck to the Warriors and Lady Warriors in the district tournament, obviously.
And don't forget the Rook tournament next Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, come check it out, folks. They are fun. I've played in several of them. It's a good time. It's something social to do in the winter time. It's good to have that. And you know, it really is.
You don't like people. You don't like people that cheat.
No.
One time we were playing Rook at Carolyn's mother's house, and her
she was a character,
nephew Jay was watching. He was younger than her.
Yeah.
And Eddie Clyde and Joseph were playing, and after a while Jay said, "Well, I've been watching Carolyn," and she said, "I've not seen her cheat yet."
Right.
Eddie Clyde had told her that she cheated.
Sounds like him, I tell you.
Carolyn liked
he was a character too.
Carolyn liked to play Rook.
Yeah, she didn't cheat. She didn't have to cheat.
She got a trophy one time, world's greatest Rook player.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah,
she had that Rook.
That's
that trophy. I don't know whatever happened to it.
Oh man, I wish you could find that. Well, yeah, definitely check that out next week, folks. But and our producer is going to be giving me some ideas really soon, folks, for our 300th episode.
Oh yeah,
because it's going to be here before we know it. It's the countdown is on. I think it might be 9 or 10 episodes away from it now.
So that means we've been on the air 300 weeks whenever we have the 300th episode.
Yeah,
that's a bunch of years.
Yeah, that's something to be proud of.
That'd be close to 6 years.
Yeah, it don't seem like it, you know.
I was just a young.
I guess time flies. I know it. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah.
And it has been, and yeah, we appreciate all you guys for supporting us. We couldn't do it without you. So
we support. We're thankful for Channel 18.
Oh yeah, of course.
They have to send someone up here to televise this program.
Oh, of course. And like I said, our producer's going to become some great ideas for us for this 300th episode. He looks so enthused for that right now. But no joke, folks. Gosh, it's hard to believe it. It really is around the corner. So we will have to come up with ideas. You got to make, that's a milestone, so we got to make that one good. I think that needs to be filmed on location somewhere, definitely, with a live audience. I like that too. But you just have to stay tuned and find out, folks, because we don't know yet. But as soon as we do know, we'll let you know.
There you go. There you go.
So you guys have a great week, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great week, folks.
See you later.
Hey folks, Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks everybody for watching.